Hello everyone, myself Sayali Janardan Bhere, student of Shivajirao S. Jondhle College of Pharmacy, studied in second year of B Pharmacy. Today I am presented Pharmacognosy topic, classification of crude drug under the guidance of Dr. Nitin Mohere sir as principal and professor of our college. First, to explain definition of crude drug. Crude drugs are plant, animal or their parts which after collection are subjected only to drying or making them into transverse or longitudinal slices, pieces or peeling them in some cases. The term crude drug generally applies to the product from plant and animal origin found in a raw form. Crude drugs may be derived from various natural sources like plants, animal, minerals and microorganisms, etc. Classification of crude drug. In pharmacognosy, the crude drug classified as 6 types. First one is alphabetical classification. Second, taxonomical classification is also known biological classification. Third, morphological classification. Fourth, chemical classification. Fifth, pharmacological or therapeutical classification. Sixth, chemotaxonomical classification. First, alphabetical classification. The crude drugs are arranged according to the alphabetical order of their Latin and English names. Some of the pharmacopoeias and reference books which classify crude drug according to this system are follows. First, Indian Pharmacopoeia in Latin names. Second, British Pharmacopoeia in English names. Third, British Herbal Pharmacopoeia in English names. Fourth, United States Pharmacopoeia and Natural Formulary in English. Fifth, British Pharmaceutical Codex in English names. Sixth, European Pharmacopoeia in Latin names. Seventh, last one is Encyclopedia of Common Natural Ingredients used in drug and cosmetics. Example of alphabetical classification are acacia, benzoin, cinchona, dill, ergot. Many drugs are present in alphabetical classification. Advantages and disadvantages of alphabetical classification. Advantages, first is it is a simple method. In this system, location tracing and addition of the drug is easy. Second advantage, no technical person is required for handling the system. Disadvantages, first, scientific nature of the drug cannot be identified by this method, whether they are organized and unorganized drug. Second disadvantages is this system does not help in distinguishing the drug of plant, animal and mineral sources. Classification, taxonomical classification. In this system, the drugs are arranged according to taxonomical studies. The drugs are arranged according to their phylum, order, family, genus and species. It is purely a type of botanical classification or biological classification and restricted mainly to crude drug from the plant sources. Taxonomical classification involves class, order, family and drug. First class is Gymnosperm. Order is no given. Family is Epidaceae. Drug is Ephedra. Angiosperm class, order is no given. Family Graminae and drug is rice and wheat. Subclass Monocotyledon. Order is no given. Family is Liliaceae. Drug is aloe. Advantages and disadvantages. Advantages, first is easy for the classification of crude drug. Second advantage is helps to understand the evolution of organism. Disadvantages, first disadvantages, this system is criticized for its failure to recognize the organized or unorganized nature of crude drug. The drug obtained from plants having alternate leaves, flowers, seeds, capsule are considered with other members of Salentia. Third classification, morphological classification. Here the drugs are arranged group according to the part of the plant or animal represented into organized drug and unorganized drug, means cellular drug or acellular drugs. First is organized drug. Drugs are direct part of the plant and are divided into leaves, barks, wood, root, rhizome, seed, fruit, flower, stem, hair and fibers. Second, unorganized drug. Drugs are the product of plant, animal and mineral source, and they are divided into dried latex, dried juice, dried extract, gums, resins, fixed oil and fats, waxes, volatile oil, animal product and minerals. Morphological classification, parts of plants and drugs. Parts of plant, first one seed, and drugs included castor and nux vomica. Second part, roots, drugs are involved jalap and raulfia. Third part, flower, involved in clove and saffron, nux vomica, raulfia and saffron. Images are given there. Advantages and disadvantages of morphological classification. First advantage is morphological classification system are more convenient for practical studies, especially when the chemical nature of drug is not clearly understood. Second, this type of classification is very useful in identifying the adulterants used. Disadvantages: first, it does not give an idea about biological source, chemical constituent and uses. Second disadvantages of morphological classification: when different parts of the plant contain different chemicals constituents, it is difficult to classify. Fourth classification, chemical classification. Here the crude drugs are divided into different groups according to the chemical nature of their most important constituent present in the drug to which the pharmacological therapeutic activity of drug is attributed. Crude drugs containing alkaloids are grouped together regardless of their morphology and taxonomical relationship. Types of chemicals and their examples. First chemical is glycosides. Example are senna and digitalis. Second is alkaloids and their examples are nux vomica and datura. Third chemical is tannins and their example is ashoka. Digitalis and datura images are given there. Fifth, pharmacological classification. This system of classification involves the grouping of crude drugs according to the pharmacological action of their chief active constituent or their therapeutic uses. The drug differing in mechanism of action but with the same pharmacological effect is grouped together. Example, bulk purgatives, irritant purgatives, emollient purgatives, etc. Some of the drugs could be classified under two morphological headings since they exhibit two different actions. Example, cinchona classified both as anti-malarial and bitter. Pharmacological category and their examples. First category is drug acting on gastrointestinal tract. In bitter, examples are gentian and cinchona. Bulk laxative, examples are banana and agar. Second, drug acting on autonomic nervous system, anticholinergics, examples are datura and belladonna. Advantages and disadvantages of pharmacological classification. Advantage: the special advantage is that if even chemical constituents of the drug are not known, they can be classified properly on the basis of therapeutic or pharmacological uses. Disadvantage: regardless of morphology, taxonomical status or chemical nature, the drugs are grouped together provided they exhibit similar pharmacological uses. Sixth classification is chemotaxonomical classification. In this system of classification, the equal importance is given for taxonomical status and chemical constituent. There are certain types of chemical constituent which are characterized of certain classes of plant. Example, tropane alkaloids generally occur in the most of the member of Solanaceae. Example, volatile oils occur in the members of Umbelliferia and Rutaceae. Reference for this, prepare to slideshare in Google and recommended book C.K. Kokate, A.P. Purohit, S.P. Gokhale in Nirali Prakashan publication. Acknowledgements. Honorable President Dr. Shivajirao S. Jondhle Sir and Honorable Secretary Dr. Geeta Khare. Then Honorable Principal Dr. Nitin C. Mohire Sir. Hope you like this video. Thank you so much.